Welcome to Valhalla AI, where we dive into the legends, the failures, and the rebirths of the cinematic world. Today, we were talking about a movie that hit theaters like a spark and left fans divided like never before. Thunderbolts, a film that was supposed to redefine the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but instead became one of its most controversial chapters. Yet, months later, it's rising again, stronger than ever. This is the story of how Thunderbolts fell, rose, and may have just changed the MCU forever. When Thunderbolts premiered, expectations were sky high. The promise was simple: Marvel's answer to the Suicide Squad, a team of anti-heroes, outcasts, and government-controlled weapons. The cast was massive. Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, David Harbour as Red Guardian, Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent, and even Harrison Ford stepping into the role of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. On paper, it had everything. But then, reality hit. The film earned around $382 million worldwide, with a production budget near $180 million. And after marketing costs, analysts estimate Marvel barely broke even. For a franchise built on billion-dollar blockbusters, that was a major setback. Critics described the movie as unfocused, visually dark, and lacking emotional depth. The pacing, tone, and humor all felt uncertain, a reflection of Marvel's growing struggle to balance quantity and quality. But then something unexpected happened. When Thunderbolts hit Disney+, it exploded. In just one day, it became the most streamed movie in the US and the third most watched globally on the platform. According to Nielsen, it clocked over 702 million minutes watched in its first week, equivalent to around 55 million full movie viewings in the US alone. It didn't just recover, it dominated. How does a movie flop in theaters but reign on streaming? The answer may lie in timing and tone. Thunderbolts isn't a typical Marvel film. It's darker, slower, and morally gray. While audiences expecting another Avengers Endgame felt disappointed, the streaming crowd, looking for complexity, character-driven drama, and flawed heroes, found exactly what they wanted. Then came the twist no one expected. Marvel began quietly rebranding the film as The New Avengers. The post-credit scene confirmed it. A world without the original Avengers now needs a new kind of savior. Or maybe a new kind of monster. The studio even started updating promotional materials, changing the name from Thunderbolts to The New Avengers, triggering debates across Reddit and film circles. Was this planned from the beginning? Or is it a desperate attempt to fix a broken brand? And while the title changed, the mystery deepened. Why the asterisk in the original Thunderbolts title, Thunderbolts? That symbol wasn't random. Fans now speculated hinted at the transformation all along, a sign that this wasn't the end of the team, but the beginning of something new. Lewis Pullman, who plays Bob, also known as Sentry or the Void, revealed that even he didn't fully understand his character. "It's all a mystery," he said. That confusion wasn't just acting, it mirrors the creative uncertainty behind the project. Marvel reportedly rewrote the script several times during the 2023 Hollywood strikes, cutting and reshaping entire storylines to meet new strategic goals. But here's the thing. Despite all the chaos, Thunderbolts might actually become one of the most important films for the MCU's future. It marks the bridge between two eras: the end of Marvel's Phase 5 fatigue, and the dawn of a new, riskier, more grounded storytelling phase. In a cinematic universe drowning in multiverse chaos, Thunderbolts stood out for being simple. Just broken humans trying to fix a broken world. The data doesn't lie. Thunderbolts may not have reached box office glory, but it conquered attention where it matters most today: at home. Streaming analytics show it's among the top 3 most rewatched Marvel titles of 2025, right behind Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 and Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. And the implications go even deeper. The success on streaming proves something Marvel needed to hear. Audiences aren't tired of heroes. They're tired of formulas. They crave complexity, tension, and realism. Thunderbolts delivered that, even if imperfectly. So what's next? With the name The New Avengers now tied to it, insiders believe this team, Yelena, Bucky, Red Guardian, Ghost, Taskmaster, and U.S. Agent, will form the backbone of the next Avengers-level event. A morally gray Avengers. A team that fights not for justice, but survival. If that's true, Thunderbolts wasn't a failure. It was the test. A test to see if audiences were ready for the next generation, darker, divided, and human. Maybe the real story isn't that Thunderbolts failed. Maybe it was the shock Marvel needed, a jolt of lightning before the storm. Because if the rumors are true and the new Avengers are coming, the age of perfect heroes is over. This is ValhallaAI, where stories don't just end, they evolve. Until next time, stay curious and stay in the shadows.